way, especially in today's society. I'd like to return for a few moments to Job, the 13th chapter, and we're going to read from the 13th through the 19th verse. And as you find it, I invite you to stand. If you don't find it, stand anyway. Basically, you should have a projector on the screen for you. Job, the 13th chapter. We're going to start at the 13th verse. Hold your peace with me, and let me speak. Then let come on me what may. Why do I take my flesh in my teeth and put my life in my hand? Though he slay me, yet will I trust him. Even so I will defend my own ways before him. He also shall be my salvation. For a hypocrite could not come before him. Listen carefully to my speech and to my declaration with your ears. See, now I have prepared my case. I know that I shall be vindicated. Who is he who will contend with me? If now I hold my tongue, I perish. Father God, I come in the precious name of Jesus, realizing my limitations, but knowing that there are no limits to what you can do. I ask that you get this human out of the way and send forth your word that you have preached, and touch your people that they might receive what you have them receive it. This I ask in Jesus' name, amen. Amen. For the next few moments, and that little post in front of me doesn't quite cover the clock, so I can't use that as an excuse. I won't speak on the subject, though you slay me. Many of you heard Job's sermons over and over again. The one thing I've discovered about the scripture is that the more you read it, the more you get out of it. I mean, even something as familiar as the 23rd Psalm, and you read and think about it, it takes you even deeper. I had a problem with Job, but I might be the only person in the world who had a problem with Job. Because when I read something, I want it to make some sense to me. And when I first started reading Job, I did not think it made sense. With him going through everything that he was going through, and still able to say, though you slay me, yet will I trust in you. That was something that really didn't click very well with me. Then I thought about the realities of it, and the more I prayed about it, the more I began to understand. Any of you have a Job moment? A Job point in your life? Amen. And just think about it. You're here today. Amen. You've had and some of them sure have had Job moments that you really thought you wouldn't be here today. Whether sickness or tragedy in the family, the children not acting right. There's always something out there that can really make you get upset you. And especially if you come to church on Sunday morning and you pray and you worship God and you give a piece of the offering and you're doing everything right, and then all of a sudden, boom! Come on, God, what's happening here? And when I began to like Job was when I discovered that he wasn't just a yes man saying, though you slay me, yet will I trust in you. And Job went through a whole lot of changes with God. A whole lot of conversations. Job, one major conversation that raised with me is that when Job said, why did you even let me be born? Can you see this? We think of Job as just being passive and saying, oh, whatever you do, God. But Job has some heavy conversations with God. But this thing about it, first he lost his business, his farm, his family, his animals, and all of those. And that news was bad enough, right? Then the next thing, he's losing members of his family. And the only thing that he kept in the family was a nagging wife. Isn't that kind of interesting? Now, it's bad enough to lose everything, but you gotta expect your wife to be like comforting. But she said, man, Job, you'll just go ahead and curse God and die. Now, so you don't have, your wife is not in your corner. She just said, you're going to go ahead and die. Then you got these three friends that come up there and they can't talk to you for 7 days. They just sit around looking at you and pity you. Then they start talking to you and telling you how bad you are and telling you that God would not punish you this way if you had lived right. There must be something you did wrong. And you know, a whole lot of folks quote what they're saying as the Bible. But when God came on the scene to make his announcement to Job, he asked Job about listening to these folks. And we got a problem. We listen to a whole lot of naysayers. A whole lot of folks want to put judgment on our lives. And a lot of people want to say, well, you're going through this because 50 years ago, 20 years ago. But the truth about it, even Jesus said when the crippled man came before him, it wasn't his sin, nor the sins of his family. Amen. It was done to show the power of God. Amen. And then the days we go through show the power of God. I've been through so much that I'm saying, God, I'm a perfect example. You don't need to give me any more. Don't need to give me any more issues. I don't need any more crises to come in my life to testify how good you are and how you brought me through. And every time I say that, look like another one pops up in my life. Amen. And folks don't understand why are you able to say, though he slays you, you're going to still trust in him. Because, you know, people always say, well, I'm going to church because I want some good thing to happen to me. I want this. But the thing we need to understand is that the way God works is beyond their eye. Amen. God is able to give you peace because a whole lot of folks who have nothing happening to them, don't have any sickness, don't have any financial trouble, I live in a hell here on this earth. Amen. And some of you don't know because you see them in that nice car and everything like that. But you don't know the misery that they're going through. That's why rich folks have suicides. You think that you got $1 million, you wouldn't kill yourself, would you? Amen. Not leaving for somebody else to be wasting over your money, all right? But the thing is that we go through various crises, but the thing is that because we're going to go through crisis anyway. Amen. People are going to die. I tell everyone, Lazarus eventually died. You ever think about that? So whatever in life we are going to go through some kind of crisis. Whether you're a believer or not, whether you go to church or not, something is going to happen. It rains on the good and the bad. Amen. But see, the bad have a man-made umbrella that often has trouble when the wind starts to blow real hard. It covers them for a little while with their man-made umbrella. And if that's all you have, you are in the storm. Hello, somebody. There is a storm, and that storm won't pass over. But when you have a relationship with God, no matter what you go through, somehow he's able to comfort you. I don't know how it works. I've been through enough, amen. And I've served him all of my life. But I've been through enough, but I have found peace because I realized that God is able to take my situation, which is like everybody else's situation, or similar to your situation, and make me not feel down and broken. And no matter what whatever happens, I know it is well. I know that God is there. And someone knowing that even though I'm in the midst of the flood, I have learned to trust in God. I have learned to trust in his power. And that real trust causes me to be able to hold my head up. Hearing what I heard this week, I wouldn't be here this morning had I not realized he already brought me through that mountain, that hill, that valley, that low place, that sickness, that death, that ups and downs. God has brought me. And therefore, in times like that, I'm able to go and say, yes, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Yeah, because somehow he may not put it in my hand that I can sit in, but it puts it in my heart and in my mind that you can't break me because God put me together and is holding me together. And he already told me, as you said earlier, the battle's not mine. He's got it in his hand. And through it all, I learned to trust him. So he's straining, yet will I trust in him.